And good morning and welcome to Zaleski Sports and the WBA State Tournament here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as two outstanding ball clubs. In fact, in the final power rankings, the River Falls Fighting Fish was ranked number 1 and the Tilden Tigers was ranked number 3 in the state. Hudson was ranked number 2, and this should be a good one. As a little fact that I noticed that with these two ball clubs, during the tournament here, both teams have scored 26 runs in their contest. As how they got here was the Tilden Tigers took on the Brill Millers and beat them 20-4 on Friday night, and then defeated Cadott on a great ball game last night or yesterday, as Tilden landed up winning that one 6-5 over Cadott. And the Fighting Fish of River Falls, they took on the Osseo Merchants, which was a rematch of last year's state championship game, and defeated them 10-2. And then the offense came through again last night as a very fine pitching performance by Kyle Fritz and also Todd Stoffel, as they combined for a one-hitter last night and defeated the Everest Merchants 16-0. So should be a great contest here this afternoon, as two outstanding ball clubs will be fighting for a state championship. And the River Falls Ball Club was actually looking for their third straight and actually the fifth in the last 7 years of to put to their title hopes. And let's see, Tilden has actually won the state tournament 3 different times since the WBA tournament started back in 1949. Tilden won in 1995, 2004, and in 23, which kind of stopped a string there of River Falls winning it, because River Falls has won it in 2011, 2020, 2022, then Tilden won it in 23, River Falls won it in 24, and also 25. So, in my opinion, River Falls, this is pretty much a dynasty, as kind of like going back to the late years, Joe, of the New York Yankees and the strings they had.
Right.
And even the Oakland A's back in the 70s of winning 3 in a row. So kind of a big dynasty there. With me today also Joe Anderson, and on the trying to make us really sound good, Bella Maurer is with us also, as she'll be producing this with us. And so this will be actually our final baseball game of the season here on Zaleski Sports. So we're looking for a dandy, as just right down the road here now, just a couple days away. On Thursday, we'll have 5 games streaming as the football season starts in the state of Wisconsin here. And we'll have 16 outstanding ball games on Friday night to kick off the football season. And I actually looked how many football games we will broadcast this year. We will broadcast actually 142 football games this season.
My goodness.
And so we got the list of how many viewers we had over the last year. We had over 3 million viewers, and we want to, or actually views. So we want to thank you for that. So our starting lineups for today's contest, as Tilden will be the home team, or
now the starting lineup for
the Fighting Fish, I believe.
the Fighting Fish will be actually the home team. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
And so we'll give you the starting lineup for the Tilden Tigers. Leading off and playing center field, number 6, Jordan Steinmetz. Batting second and playing left field, Lucas Steinmetz. Batting third, the shortstop, Adam Krajewski. Batting in the cleanup spot, the third baseman, Nolan Byer. Batting in the number 5 spot and playing first base, Jacob Lacey. Batting in the 6th spot for the Tigers, the catcher, Jack Gorman. Batting in the number 7 spot, and on the mound today, number 14, Jake LaQuay. Batting in the number 8 spot and DHing, Ethan Westrate. And batting 9th and playing right field, number 7, Ben Steinmetz. And playing second base, Cole Lekvin. He is being DH'd by Westrate. For the River Falls Fighting Fish, who come into this game with a 35-4 record. It's one of the top teams that I've noticed that has a 40-game schedule. As we are about to have our national anthem, as the colors are being presented onto the field here. So we'll have our national anthem performed today by Joe Anderson.
Please stand as you are able. Remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem today by Joe Anderson.
Present up!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave the proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Right, three. Forward, march.
As the colors are being retired. Great job by Joe Anderson with the national anthem.
Thank you.
As we will finish our starting lineups for the Fighting Fish of River Falls, as I mentioned, coming in with a 35-4 record. Leading off and playing center field, number 24, Brian Gieback. Batting second and playing second base, number 37, Chad Petko. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 3, Lucas Lutke. Batting in the cleanup spot for River Falls, the catcher, Chase McQuaid. Batting in the number 5 spot and playing shortstop, Trey Larson. In the 6th spot for River Falls and playing third base, Caden Mueller. Batting in the number 7 spot, the right fielder, Austin Kirky. Batting 8th and playing first base, Andy Metcalf. Batting 9th and playing left field, Kyle Fritz. And pitching today for the Fighting Fish, number 19, Charlie Griffin. Our umpires for today, I just had these.
Mark Horn is one I know that.
Mark Horn is at first, and
could you bring us the list of the umpires over here real quick, please?
I'm trying to find that.
We've got it for you, Michael.
Got it right here.
Yep, right there.
And
Thank
yes,
you.
Mark Horn at first, Dylan Lind at third, and behind the plate, Travis Erickson. Thanks, Luke. As Luke Wirtz hands me that, manager of the Marshville Chaparrals, who's actually hosting this and doing an outstanding job, as we've had some pretty good crowds here, as good turnouts from pretty much all communities that were here, and so we should have a great turnout here also today. As weather, we've got overcast skies. It's 70 degrees, cloudy, but the thing is, we may have a slugfest here today, folks, as the winds are coming out of the northwest at 15 miles an hour, and I'll tell you, you get them up in the air here, and they're going to go out of here. And leading off for the Tilden Tigers, the center fielder, Jordan Steinmetz. As on the mound, Charlie Griffin. Charlie, first pitch, inside for a ball. First pitch time, 12:03. As I'll fire up my computer here and get you some stats here on Charlie. And next pitch, ball 2.
And it's a balmy 70 degrees.
Yeah, 70 degrees, yep. But very comfortable. In fact, the high today is only supposed to be about 75. Pretty much 70s all week long. A couple days, I think they're calling 80s, but hey, it's getting that fall feel in the air here lately. So
Don't start talking about pumpkin spice now, Mike.
no way. And on 4 straight pitches, very strange start here for Charlie Griffin, as he is one of the top pitchers on this River Falls Ball Club, as he takes 4 pitches and walks Jordan Steinmetz to start this ball game, bringing up Lucas Steinmetz, a brother. We have all 3 brothers in the outfield for the Tilden Tigers. We have Jordan Steinmetz, Lucas Steinmetz, and Ben Steinmetz. And I'll tell you, that reminds me of going back to the San Francisco Giants actually had all 3 Alus in the outfield. And a beautiful bunt as Griffin picks that one up, throws it over to Metcalf for out number 1. But moving over to second is Jordan Steinmetz. So 1 down here in the top of the first inning, and bringing up Adam Krajewski, as we have 1 down. Right-handed hitter, as we have noticed a lot of left-handed hitters in this tournament. And first pitch, call strike on the outside corner. As I finally get my computer warmed up here, as Griffin with the windup, pitch inside for a ball. As we will look at Griffin's numbers, as he has pitched 40 innings so far this year. This is his 12th appearance. He's got a 4-1 record, giving up 34 hits, 13 runs, 12 earned, 13 walks, 46 strikeouts, and a 2.70 ERA, as they actually have their top 4 pitchers' earned run average is under 3. So a very well-pitched ball club and a very powerful hitting ball club, as they hit 342 on the season. Griffin from the windup, and a fly ball out in the center field. And coming over those, the right fielder to make that catch is Austin Curdy for out number 2. As Steinmetz was thinking about going to third on that, but he looked at it, wasn't that far out being caught, and so he decided we're going to stay in scoring position here, and we'll see if Nolan Byer can bring me in, as Nolan hitting in the number 4 spot.
Nolan scored the winning run against in that slugfest last night against Gish Cadet.
Yes, there we go, against Cadet, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, Cadet is the only team out of the 8 teams that have not won a state championship. So I would have liked to seen Cadet get into the championship game and try to get their first state championship, but they fought back in that ball game, and it went right down to the wire. So
yes, sir.
And a great call there last night by Joe, and it was just a great ball game. And breaking ball upstairs.
Tilden wears those Harvest Gold jerseys that reminds me of Minneapolis Moline Tractors. I mean, it's a great color. It is. It's a great color, but that's what it looks like.
Joe, you and your tractors.
Good hit.
Ground ball to second as Patko picks that up, throws over to first in time for out number 3. So the Tigers get the leadoff batter on, but only get him as far as second and come up with no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And after a half inning of play, it's Tilden Tigers 1 and the River Falls Fighting Fish coming to bat here on Selesky Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field for the 2026 WBA State Tournament as we have 2 outstanding teams. These 2 teams finished in the top in the final power rankings as River Falls was number 1 and Tilden was number 3. Hudson was number 2. And Hudson got upset. They figured Hudson was going to be one of the teams coming into the state tournament here, but they got upset down the road here as great tournament here as the Chaparrals, as I mentioned, has done a nice job of hosting this. And this is the 3rd time they have hosted it. They hosted it back in 2004 and hosted it just back in 2021. So this is the 3rd time, and field conditions are just outstanding. As just a couple of weeks ago, the Marshfield American Legion hosted the AAA state tournament here. So big activities here on Jack Hackman Field over the last couple of weeks. And we'll see if we can pull who will become a champion in the WBA in about maybe 2.5 hours. And leading off for the Fighting Fish is Brian Giebeck, and we'll give you some great numbers on this ball club as he is hitting .308 coming into this tournament. He's got 37 hits, 8 doubles, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs, and get a load of this, folks, he has scored 61 times. Now, that's a lot of runs in a 40-game period. This guy here, his on-base percentage has to be just phenomenal as he can come across and score that many times. So on the mound is Jake LeQuay on the mound for the Tilden Tigers.
Hit the game-winning RBI last night for the Tilden Tigers.
Okay.
For that win.
So kind of a double duty here.
And got the win on the mound.
And the mound yet, too. So that would definitely be your player of the game in that one.
Yes, sir.
1-2 count to Brian. As River Falls winning last night 16-0 against a very good Everest Merchants team. And a swing and a miss on a foul tip for out number 1, and that's a Surf Pro strikeout. Call Surf Pro for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Surf Pro, like it never happened. Bringing up Chad Patko, and Chad, let's see what Chad's got here for numbers. Chad hitting .399 coming into the tournament with 63 hits, 10 doubles, and a pitch upstairs for a ball. 1-1. as LeQuay gets a sign, and a swing and a miss. This lineup of River Falls has power up and down this batting order, as our next batter coming up, Lucas Lutke, leads this team with 10 home runs. He hit a towering shot last night and actually hit the scoreboard last night. And it was actually the only home run that's been hit in this state tournament. And the dimensions here, are pretty normal. 320s down the line. Ball 3 outside. In the power alleys, we're at 367. The dead center, we're at 385. So pretty much standard dimensions all the way around. Not like the dimensions I saw over at New London this year. My gosh. And a ground ball to third. Couple hopper to Byer. Byer throws over to first. And in time for out number 2.
Hey, Mike, make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop in and see them in Fall Creek. Back to you.
I will have mine done, and I will send you the bill.
I have no money.
Oh, come on. Chris will pay that, won't she?
Money goes into tractors.
Yeah, I see. I have no doubt about that. And the first pitch to Lucas Lutke, as he hit his 10th home run of the season last night. And like I said, it was a towering shot here as it hit the scoreboard. And the only home run in the state tournament.
Kind of like the natural?
Yeah.
Except without the lights.
Without the lights, exactly. And next pitch to Lucas is down low for a ball. 2-0 count. Jake with the windup, and Lucas fouls that one back into the net. Did I hear a train whistle?
Al Alicata's getting a little inventive with the sound system.
I see the train going through, our usual 12 o'clock train going through Marshfield here, and I'm hearing a train whistle over here, and Al's getting a little crazy. Fly ball out to center field, almost on the warning track. And making the catch here for out number 3 is Jordan Steinmetz. For the River Falls Fighting Fish, they come up with no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left. And after one complete inning of play, we have no score here from Jack Hackman Field in the WBA State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Hey friends, when you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family, and check out their new fashions that they have for year-round. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. Back to Mike.
Hey, thanks, Joe. And do you notice on that read there it said for the spring? I think the winter stuff is out right now.
I tried to cover all the seasons when I did
there
the
you
read.
Go. There you go.
They're good year-round.
Good year-round. Jacob Lacey leading off for the Tilden Tigers here in the top of the second inning. And Griffin on the mound, and a ground ball takes the first pitch. As the ground ball to Patko over to first in time for out number 1. bringing up the catcher, Jack Gorman. Jack, little information about Jack as they play in the Chippewa River Baseball League, and congratulations to Jack as they have an award over there for their ball players, and it's voted by the players and the managers, and Jack was a Gold Glove winner for the Tilden Tigers this year, so congratulations to Jack. Does a great job behind the dish here.
He showed it last night in that game against Cadet.
You bet he did. Griffin from the windup and the pitch. Just catching the outside corner for a call strike. 1-1 with one down here in the top of the second inning. As Griffin gets the sign from the windup and the pitch high and outside for ball 2. Joe, sorry to hear about your Brewers your Dodgers last night as they took around the nose 4-2.
Brewers are a good team.
Yes, they are. They've been hitting the ball well, and a great job. And a call strike to Gorman.
Dodgers going to go in a slump. Do it now, not in September, October.
Griffin from the windup and the pitch. And a fly ball out to center field, going back. Center fielder, Giebel makes the catch. Giebel makes it for out number 2.
The pitcher number 14, Jake LeQuay.
As Jake LeQuay coming to the plate now. Also on the mound tonight, or this afternoon. I'm so used to being here at nighttime that I'm not used to the daylight here.
I want to be with you in the nighttime.
And the first pitch, right at the knees on the outside corner for a call strike.
Pitched a third of an inning, got the win last night, and hit the game-winning RBI.
That would definitely qualify as player of the game.
Yes.
Well, they saved it all for the best for one play. Because he got the last out of the inning, when you think about it.
It's going to take a week for my fingernails to grow back after I gnawed them off doing that game. It was a good game.
Next pitch down low, 2-1.
The only sad thing about last night, Bella didn't share her lasagna.
Speaking of that, Joe, and a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 down. In fact, that's what I'm having is leftover lasagna tonight, as Deanne made a big pan of it the other day, and I'm having leftover lasagna tonight for supper. So
I'm getting ribs on a stick.
Ground ball to short as Larson picks it up, throws over the first, bang banger for out number 3.
3 up, 3 down, nothing.
For Tilden in the top of the second inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left. And after 1.5 innings of play, we have no score here from Marshfield in the 2026 WBA State Tournament here on Zaleski Sports.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. And back to Mike.
Hey, SOS. I remember that used to be a scouring pad, wasn't it? SOS,
Still is.
SOS pad. You still can get those yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can still pick them up. And there's a song, the
you know,
SOS.
everybody makes these new scouring pads, so, you know, you don't know what they're called now anymore. So. You got Mr. Clean in there with his bald head. Well, you'd
I
fit
resemble
right in.
him. Yeah,
You'd fit in real well, Joe.
Except I'm growing the beard back
Oh,
for
boy.
a while. So.
Leading off for River Falls is the catcher, Chase McQuaid. As McQuaid, with outstanding numbers here, he was hitting .444 coming into this tournament with 52 hits, 13 doubles, 7 home runs, 53 RBIs, and 30 runs scored. And the right-handed hitter coming in and ready to take the first pitch from Jake LeQuay.
So you're saying he's a good player?
He's a very good player. And takes the first pitch for a call strike right at the knees.
Where's that Mickey Mantle number?
Yes, he does. Yep. And the windup and the pitch. And strike 2.
The veteran Mark Horn in black today, umpiring at first base.
Yep.
Young guy behind the plate.
Yes, Mr. Erickson. I guess he's up from the Prentice area up in there. High hopper. Throw over to first in time to get McQuaid by about a step. As Krajewski had to wait for that one to finally come down, as it was a big hopper there. As Trey Larson coming to the plate, as we'll see, take a look at what Trey has done during the season here. And takes the first pitch for a ball.
One thing I admire about, I'm a traditionalist. I like that the Fighting Fish are wearing the socks. You can see them, the stirrups.
You betcha, the stirrups. Next pitch, call strike.
Their infield all does that.
1-1 count. I remember going back. Actually, we've got one with the stirrups over here coming on deck here with Mueller. And a swing and a miss. As Larson hitting .349 coming into the tournament with 38 hits, 13 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs, 32 RBIs, and 40 runs scored. Also 9 stolen bases, so he would be a threat on the bases also. And pitch inside. In fact, you know, you watch these ball players with their fastball. You know, their fastballs are, you know, right around 83, 84, maybe right around in there.
Right.
And Erickson saying he went, and he's going to call him out. And so LeQuay picks up his second strikeout.
Number 11, Caden Mueller.
And Caden Mueller, as we'll see what Caden has done this last season here.
We had some interesting calls in that game between Tilden and Cadott last night. I'll let you talk about the challenges too.
Well, yeah, actually, I just found this out that they actually have challenges. And what they can do is they get 2 challenges, just like in the major leagues.
Okay.
And the umpires get together and decide, well, did he go, or not on appeal, but on a play. You can do that. Usually you're going to have your appeals anyway on a check swing. You'll ask either umpire down the line. But it turns out that they had quite a few of those last night, and even in your ball games also. I had a couple in mind last night. And so, yeah, they have a challenge, and there was one that was reversed. So
yes, that was play at home. That could have given Cadott the lead. They had a force out at home, and the catcher had the ball in the mitt, and then it came out that after it was one of those, did he hold it long enough to record the out or not?
Exactly.
And they called him initially safe, but then they called him out after a conference.
And the pitch to Caden here is upstairs. 3-1 count with 2 down, nobody on.
You'll agree with me, it's much easier to umpire up here than it is down there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No doubt about it. Neither team has a hit in this ball game. And ball 4 as River Falls gets their first runner of the ball game here in the second inning. And bringing up Austin Curdy.
Austin Curdy.
As Austin hitting .295 on the season with 23 hits, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, 29 RBIs. As I thought these two ball clubs, very explosive offenses, but I'll tell you, the pitching has just been phenomenal in these first 2 innings here as shutting both teams down. A ground ball, 1 hopper to Lekvin, and flips to Krajewski at second for out number 3. So the River Falls Fighting Fish get nothing here in the second inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And after 2 complete innings of play, we have no score in the 2026 WBA State Championship here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. MegaSure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds and can help you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. And Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. And back to Mike.
And leading off, Ethan Westrate, the DH, as he takes the first pitch down low for a ball. Next pitch also down low for a ball. As since we've got the Tigers up here right now, as I mentioned, the Chippewa River League gives out their awards, and they've given them out already since the regular season is over with. And a ground ball up the middle, and that is the first hit of the 2026 state championship game. Goes to Ethan Westgrade. As later on in his life, he can say he got the first hit in the championship game
in 2026.
So
Ethan Westgrade.
And coming to the plate now is Ben Steinmetz, the right fielder, as his 2 brothers will follow him now in the order.
He is the youngest of the 3 that are playing today.
Okay.
I believe they have another old brother that plays hockey in Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Holy cow, that was a high throw.
That was a high throw by McQuaid down to first. And I'll tell you, Andy Metcalf had to go way up for that one. Whoa. And actually the right fielder over there, Austin Curdy, was hustling real quick down that right field line to back that up. As another throw down to first. And that's the second time I have seen that now. A throw down to first, and the first baseman comes along and swipes up here, and you know dang well the runner's going to go in head first.
Yes. Missed the take by this much.
By this much, yes, exactly. As Ben makes an offer on that, so 0-2 count now to Ben Steinmetz, number 9 hitter in this Tiger lineup. And a ground ball down the third base line. That could go for extra bases. And no, it's only going to go for a single, as getting over there real quick was Kyle Fritz to get that shot down the left field line and hold Westrate at second base. But back-to-back hits now here for the Tigers to start out the third inning. And coming to the plate, back to the top of the batting order, Jordan Steinmetz, as Jordan walked to start this game. And a beautiful bunt out in front of home plate. And that one's thrown away. And that'll score a run as Westgrade comes in and still coming around. And scoring also is Ben Steinmetz all the way around from first, as that throw from McQuaid went off to the side and Metcalf could not get to it, and that will go as a base hit and an error on McQuaid, and both of those runs will be scored on the air, as that was a bullet down to first there for McQuaid. And now the Tigers out in front here, 2-0. So 3 straight hits by the Tigers.
Playing small ball.
A little small ball there, yes.
Doing it well.
Playing a little Billy Martin small ball. In fact, you go back to the Oakland A's days, and that's what it was small ball. And here we go again. Another beautiful bunt. And that will score a run. Beautiful bunt by Lucas Steinmetz. I'll tell you, I can tell you what they do in the Steinmetz family for batting practice. They are bunting, because all 3 of them attempted bunts, and beautiful bunts they were also. And that will give Lucas Steinmetz an RBI as the Tigers go ahead now 3-0. And coming to the plate is Adam Krajewski. And first pitch catches that outside corner for a call strike.
Bella, you got to be awake when they see that one bunt almost went over and it can drop right in the window.
And that's going to go off a foot.
Hey, Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, your community partner serving the Chippewa Valley. And thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire.
And we've got one down here in the top of the third inning, and the Tilden Tigers making some noise, coming up with 3 runs here on 3 straight hits, and then a sacrifice and a big error in there that caused those 3 runs. And a fly ball out to right center field. Making that catch is Brian Keeble for out number 2.
Baseman number 20, Nolan Byer.
And Nolan Byer, who grounded out to the third baseman back in that first inning. But no, I was talking about the awards that they get, and Jacob Lacey actually was named on that all-league team along with Adam Krajewski as a utility player, and PJ LaQuay is also a all-league player. And, of course, I mentioned, Nolan Byer received honorable mention, and, of course, the Golden Glove that Jake Gorman got. And a foul ball down the left field line there, hit by Nolan Byer, who was, as I mentioned, an honorable mention all-league player. 1-1 count with 2 down. I'm Mike Steinwegner, along with Joe Anderson. I call him Smoking Joe. And another foul ball. Oh, and we're going to have to give an E on the coach there. E coach, as it hit him, as I always say, in a bad spot. His hands.
Yes. We can't forget to recognize the master of the modulator, Miss Bella Maurer.
Yes,
on production.
I was just going to get to her here, and we've got a high pop fly, and that's going to get just out of play. A lot of room here. Most ballparks you see, you've got maybe 15, 20 feet between home plate and the backstop. Here, I mean, you've got almost a full yard.
Yeah.
But, and I'm not talking 1 yard of 36 inches. I'm talking a lot of inches, as you've got a lot of area here and a lot of area along going down the foul lines also. But the biggest one I've ever saw, I worked a Legion Regional over in New London.
Yes.
And they have 90 feet on each side as foul ball territory. Their center field is 485.
My gosh.
485.
It's 100 feet farther back.
Farther than what we've got here.
Oh, my.
And fly ball coming back. And their power alleys are nice. The right field is 320.
Right.
About 320, 325, just like we got here. But the left field foul line is at 355.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, it's just a huge. And a ground ball to third. Beautiful stab there by Mueller. Throws over to first and gets Byer by a step and a half for out number 3. But the Tilden Tigers come up with 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and nobody left. And after 2.5 innings of play, it's the Tilden Tigers 3 and the River Falls Fighting Fish nothing. And you are watching the WBA state tournament here on Zalewski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. And Mike, don't forget our friends. I know you know this. Our friends from Nasonville Dairy, they make those fresh cheese curds every day. You can get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to nasonvilledairy.com. And Mike?
Yeah, I know. It cost me $3 for you to be my
friend for life.
I'm your friend for life. Yes, it cost me $3 down in the concession stand. So I bought some Friday night, and hit with the first pitch is Andy Metcalf, as that is the second batter now that has gotten on base, as Mueller got on with a walk, and now Metcalf getting hit by a pitch and bringing up Kyle Fritz, who pitched an outstanding ball game last night as he pitched 4 innings of no-hit ball. And Stoffel came in, and get a load of this, Joe. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but Stoffel was actually eligible, even though it was a 16-0 win. Mm-hmm. He is eligible for a save.
Oh.
Because he pitched 3 innings of relief, and you are awarded a save, even though the score was 16-0.
I know there's certain rules and regulations on how that's recorded. So,
but yeah, if you pitch 3 innings of relief ball, at the end, you are credited with a save, and that's the way it used to be years back.
Okay,
that way. And in fact, Cy Bucher had a couple saves. In fact, led the National League in saves the one year he was there. And he had like 6 or 7 saves, but he led the National League. But he had to pitch 3 innings at the end in order to get the save.
Okay.
1-1 count to Kyle Fritz. And a swing and a miss. And a fastball on the inside there. Kind of jammed Kyle there a little bit. 1-2 count with Metcalf at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jake from the stretch and swinging a high fastball and going down for the 3rd strikeout for Jake LeQuay. As Brian Giebel coming to the plate. Brian struck out back in the 1st inning. About a 3-step lead at first there by Metcalf.
Sun trying to break out here a little bit out of the clouds.
It is a overcast day, cloud cover, I would say about 90%, maybe 95%, but the sun's trying to peek out. And as Brian held up on his swing there, as River Falls usually not known for being behind in a ball game. They only lost 4 ball games this year. And it's a rarity for this team to be behind because they are a very, very explosive hitting ball club, hitting like 344 for the season as a team. And a lot of guys with long balls. I think they have like 4 or 5 guys with at least 5 home runs in their lineup. And so...
well, Tilden was hot Friday night. They won 20-4.
20-4, in fact. So... You have both teams combined have scored 26 runs in this tournament. So as Brian goes down swinging and strikeout number 4 now for Jake LeCoye.
And Hagen says, "Let's go Tigers."
There we go.
And Kayla Barber has chimed in. Did Austin Curdy hit a home run Friday night?
I don't think so.
I didn't do.
In the tournament here?
Yes, sir.
No, there was no home runs at all.
Okay.
No, the only one we've had is by Lucas Lutke. That one hit the scoreboard. And pitch upstairs.
Gary Lubitsch is
to Chad Patko.
Rooting for the Fish. And Chris Mueller is appreciative that we're broadcasting today. So is Bill Jensen. He's watching from Nashville.
Nashville, a little country music on the side there.
Yeah.
And catching the outside corner for a strike.
Last shout out here, Barb Zaroth is rooting for the Fish. I'm going by what the names are coming up on the live chat page.
Okay.
We got a dandy crowd watching today.
All right. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 count. 2 down. Runner at first. About a 3.5, 4-step lead there by Metcalf at first. LeCoye from the stretch, outside for a ball. 3-2 count. It'll be traveling time for Metcalf with 2 down. As LeCoye gets the sign from his catcher, from the stretch, and the pitch. And ball 4. Puts runners now at first and second here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and River Falls down 3-0 as the Tigers put up 3 runs.
Ball 4 brings up the designated hitter, number 3, Lucas Lutke.
I know that Curdy hit a home run yesterday.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He hit it in our game that we did, the first one.
As Lucas Lutke, man with a lot of power, as he's got 10 home runs this year, and this is the gentleman that hit the scoreboard last night. As I think it would have went farther if it went to hit the scoreboard, but it would have landed over on 4th Street, I think, the way it was hit. And a pitch down low, blocked nicely by Jack Gorman, the Gold Glover.
I think this is the gentleman that one of the viewers chimed in and said he's Mr. Mustache. He does have a very sharp-looking mustache.
Well, actually, our home plate umpire, Mr. Erickson, was up here earlier, and, he's got a nice one also, I'll tell you. They could have a contest maybe between these two. And a ground ball to second, a 2-hopper, and flip to second for the 4th as LeCoye and the Tigers get out of a little jam here as River Falls comes up with no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left. And after 3 complete innings of play, it's the Tilden Tigers 3 and the Fighting Fish of River Falls nothing. And you are watching the 2026 WBA State Tournament Championship game here on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we are back here at Jack Heckman Field for the championship game of the 2026 WBA Championship. And Joe, I'm going to give it to you for the next couple, 2-3 innings here. And I'm just going to take a little break. All right, we'll be right back.
Thank you, Mike. Jacob Lacey will lead things off here in the top of the 4th inning for Tilden. Jacob 0 for 1, ground out to second base his first at bat. Falls behind 0-1. Mark Vries, yes, he did. And Curdy did hit a home run in our game that we did against the Merchants. Osseo Merchants. They had 2 sets of Merchants teams here, one from Everest and one from Osseo. And both were eliminated and both had to play the Fighting Fish. Charlie Griffin pitching well for the Fish. Fly ball to right field. Curdy will track it down in fair territory and make the catch over the left shoulder. Nice play by the right fielder, Austin Curdy. That'll bring up Jack Gorman.
Now batting the catcher, number 17, Jack Gorman.
A lot of people chiming in on the YouTube page. Thanks for doing that. Greg Peters, Lukey's nickname is the Mustache Marauder. I knew somebody had told. I mentioned that to him last night, too, when I saw him after the game, and he chuckled. So Bill Jensen is watching from Nashville. Bill, I believe, was the voice. Was it of Tilden or was it of River Falls? One of the two, I can't recall. Ground ball to third, through the wickets, past Mueller for a base hit for Jack Gorman. 1 on, 1 out, brings up Jake LaQuay. And LaQuay got the win last night and the game-winning RBI for Tilden. That was quite a game. Tilden started out that game against Cadott. They led 5-1 after 2. And Cadott held Tilden scoreless until the bottom of the 9th, and there was 1 out. Fouled it off. Ouch. Right off of that ankle. No protective equipment on there. You see an awful lot of Major League players. They will have a shin guard around their ankle and things like that. That does sting, but he's walking it off. Mariah Kay is saying, "Go Tilden." A lot of people have chimed in, looking for more and more people. Give you a little recognition on the air here. That's called a strike. 0-2 the count to LaQuay. West Strait due up next. Gorman at first, being held on. Little flare, but foul. Nice backstop here. You could see through the netting fairly easy, but you can get a foul ball in here, but it's got to be kind of a bloopy one. Fly ball to right field. Curdy in the gap. Extra bases for LaQuay. And chugging home is going to be Gorman. and no play. They have a play at third, but LeQuay beats it. So LeQuay with an RBI triple. Nice hitting there by the pitcher. Brings in the run. Gorman all the way from first base. Boy, that bounced up against the wall. And Giebel and Curdy tracked it down and almost had a play at third. But LeQuay beat it. And he's at third right now. Ethan Westrate, 1-for-1 with the run scored in the third inning. It's now 4-0, and he hits the first pitch off the top of the glove of Trey Larson. That brings in another run. Mike, is that a error? That's a base hit? Okay. I was thinking it was going to be a base hit. But Mike the master, and I mean that in a positive way, not sarcastically.
No, that took really a bad hop. And
yeah,
I thought he was going to have a nice little Sunday hop off that, but it took a really bad hop over his head. I mean, you were almost talking close to, I would say, 8.5 feet.
Yeah.
And he actually jumped up for it.
That brings up Ben Steinmetz, the younger of the three Steinmetz brothers. Greg Peters says, awesome job on the broadcast. Thank you. Bill Jensen has chimed in. I'm the crazy sidekick for Kevin. I'm not going to try to say his last name. For the River Falls Fighting Fish. It's me and pronunciations the last 2 days. I doubled down today, and I went through every name with every coach. Runner's going to go to second, and he's there. Good stolen base by Westrate. Only one out here and two in a runner in scoring position in Ethan Westrate. Ben Steinmetz, the count to him is 1-1.
You know, and Mr. Lynn had a great angle on making that call also. I mean, he was right on top of that.
We've had some very good umpiring, especially from you can tell, Mike, and you and I both have done a lot of, much more than me, obviously. But age comes with experience, and you learn different angles and where to go.
It's an all-angle game of making the call.
And Steinmetz goes down on strikes for the second out. That'll bring up the top of the order, and Jordan Steinmetz, the oldest of the three brothers playing today.
You know, that is actually his first strikeout, and that's a Surf Pro strikeout also, which was kind of surprising. He's got pretty much averages about one strikeout per inning, and that's only his first strikeout in today's ballgame.
Here's the pitch, called a strike. Jordan Steinmetz on the day a walk and a 2 RBI single and advanced on an error. He was part of that 3-run third for Tilden. Tell you, they brought the bats Friday night when they beat Brill 20-4. My gosh.
Yes, they did.
Count even at 1. Popped up. Playable. Mueller at third makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 2 more runs come in for Tilden. They extend their lead now to 5-0. We head to the bottom of the fourth. You are watching Zaleski Sports broadcast of the WBA State Championship game.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field, and Mike Steinwegner along with Joe Anderson and Bella Maurer. How are you, Belle? Doing good today? Got enough sleep last night? No? Okay. Well, we got that all taken care of. But I'll tell you one thing, though, that there is another state championship going on just up north in the northwest country there, as up in Ellsworth. And the Abbey Merchants going for another state championship as they are taking on the defending Class B champion, Whitehall. And so Whitehall going for their second straight championship as those two are battling at this time up in Ellsworth. So good luck to both of those ball clubs up there. And we've got a championship going on here, and we're going to send it right back to Joe here for the bottom of the fourth inning.
Thank you, Mike. Chase McQuaid, Trey Larson, and Caden Mueller. And McQuaid hits the first pitch high, well over the head of Jordan Steinmetz. Big hit right at the warning track with a stand-up double to lead things off for the Fish here in the fourth inning.
You know, he only missed that by, I would say, about another 6 feet, and that was out of here because it bounced pretty much right before that warning track and bounced up against the center field wall. And
that's 385 feet.
And that's 385, and his was about 380. So, and that's actually the first hit for the Fighting Fish.
That pitch called a strike, got the inside corner, not much to the dismay of Trey Larson. Trey 0 for 1, struck out in the second inning. He's got Chase McQuaid at second, looking to put a crooked number up on the board this inning for the Fish. He falls behind 0-2. Defense straight away. I'll tell you, Jordan Steinmetz really had to get on his horse to get that one.
Yes, he did.
And the wind is kind of blowing out that way. It's from the northwest, so it's from the right to the left on your screen. And I'll tell you something, LaQuay wanted that pitch, didn't get it.
You know, we can't feel it up here because it wind is to our back here. But I'll tell you go downstairs and down below, it's very windy down there. In fact, the girls had to close the door to the concession stand. They were getting cold.
When I came over from Loyal today, the trees and the corn were, whoa.
Kind of swaying a little bit?
Quite a bit. Tell you, Trey almost had the sway there. That was a tight inside pitch.
Yes, it was.
2-2 the count now. Flare to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And they're going to hold McQuaid at third. So back-to-back hits that lead things off in the bottom of the fourth for the Fish.
I think they're starting to time LaQuaid a little bit. Second time around in the order here as they've had a look at him now. And I think a little talking in the dugout there, and I think they're a good enough ball club over there that they're going to communicate and actually tell you what this guy's got, and they've never seen him before, so second time in the order is going to help.
Yep. Caden Mueller walked in the second inning and was stranded at first. Like the stirrups. That's how we used to wear them at Royal High School in the 1970s and 80s. And there's another little flare to right field. That's going to bring in McQuaid. So talking about small ball, Tilden played it well early on, and now the Fish are starting to pick up on it.
That showed right there you do not have to swing hard in order to get a base hit.
Yeah, and everything's going to right field.
Yep.
So an RBI single for Caden Mueller brings up Austin Curdy. And Curdy with a home run. Solo job over the right center field fence, batting from the left side. A lot of left-handed hitters in both lineups. There is 3 for Tilden and 3 for River Falls. Infield fly rule in effect and fouls that one off. Everybody's okay. It's one of those, I said it yesterday, Mike, and you and I both know when sometimes those foul tips come back and hit the umpire right where the padding is.
I've been hit many, many times.
Count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play, 1-2.
In fact, I can remember I had the old inside chest protector that kind of hung down and your collarbones opened up.
Yes.
I was doing a ball game at Blue Coal Park Foul ball came back, hit me in the left in the collarbone on the left side. And 2 innings later, guess where the next one went? On the right side also. So it evened it out. I was sore on both sides. So
that one fouled off. You weren't old enough to have done the pillow, were you?
Actually, I used the pillow for about 2 years before I went to the inside chest protector. Okay. Yeah, it would have been back in 1974 I started umpiring.
Down on strikes.
And I retired then in 2004. I was blew my left knee out doing the sectional championship up at Wausau. And the doctor says we can't repair it anymore, and I had to give up a 40-game Legion schedule. But I ended my career in Cooperstown at Doubleday Field in Cooperstown,
cool.
New York at the Baseball Hall of Fame. So,
well, Andy Metcalf pops one up in the infield. That was the infield fly rule. And he's out. Popped up and out recorded by Jacob Lacey.
With 2 outs, here's the left fielder, number 8, Kyle Fritz.
Kyle Fritz steps in. Kyle, a strikeout victim in the 3rd. Another left-handed hitter. The Fish have their color scheme is that of like the Florida Gators, and they have that F as their logo on the left heart.
Okay.
And it's kind of reminiscent of that. Not quite like the Brill Millers, though. The Brill Millers have that Brooklyn Dodger look going on.
Yes, they do.
I have a Millers jersey and a hat.
Well, that's what I thought it was when you walked in here the other day. I thought you had a Dodgers uniform on.
They went with that retro style, and they've had it for several years. It looks pretty cool. 2-0 count now to the number 9 hitter, Kyle Fritz. 1 run is in. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. LaQuay's pitch right down Central Avenue. That's the main street here in Marshfield. So
that's about 4 blocks over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, they call it Central Avenue. It's not Main. It's
I know it's Central, but it's the equivalent.
It's the main drag, yes.
Yeah. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Count even at 2. Greg Peters has just chimed in. He says, fun fact, River Falls will be hosting the over 35 WBA state tournament next weekend. Tilden and River Falls old guys could be squaring off next weekend. That's his words, old guys.
You know, when I was playing ball, when I was like in my 20s, and I'm thinking, I'm going to quit playing by the time I'm 35. Well, and they've got the 35 league, so.
And down on strikes goes Fritz. But 1 run comes in for the Fish. It's now 5-1 Tilden. We head to the top of the 5th. You're watching WBA State Tournament Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the WBA State Championship game here from Jack Hackman Field in beautiful downtown Marshfield. My name is Joe Anderson. I'm joined by Mike Steinwagner and the maestro of the modulator, the vicar of video, the archbishop of audio, Miss Bella Maurer.
Try to put that on a business card.
Kayla has chimed in. She likes the Fish's jerseys as well. Abbotsford is leading Whitehall 10-6 in the top of the 5th, according to Gary Lubitsch.
Okay.
And Beryl has chimed in. She's rooting for the Fish. Top of the fifth inning for Tilden will be Lucas Steinmetz batting from the left side. Lucas 0 for 1 with a sac bunt and an RBI in the third.
Game moving right along here as we are just the hour and 4 minutes in, and we are in the top of the fifth inning here.
Makes for an enjoyable game for everybody. Fouls that one back. So you don't like my Harvest Gold comparison for their jersey tops? That was the official color of the Minneapolis Moline tractor.
Okay.
Harvest Gold in that kind of a brownish maroony color. Theirs is more maroon, but
well, I'll bet you could see that coming down the road.
yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't miss the Minneapolis Moline when you saw him. I've got a fellow I watch on YouTube. He's rebuilding a prototype one that was supposed to be destroyed, but got out of the factory without it. Swing and a miss for strike two. 2-2 to count.
It'd be worth a lot if it was made out of real gold. Yeah, think about it now. What the price of gold is right now?
Oh, certainly, yeah. Got to lug it around, though. It's not very light. And over the head of Patko, he would have had to have been about 8 feet tall to catch that. Nice, solid single for Lucas Steinmetz. Krajewski will step in the bat. 0 for 2. He's flown out to right and center his first two at-bats. Mike, they're starting to kind of figure out some of the pitching now, too, for both teams.
Yeah, yes, they are. In fact, the last two innings, Tilden has had their bats going with that's actually their seventh hit in their last two at-bats here. And you look at, they were actually hitless in the first two innings, and River Falls were hitless in the first three innings. So, like I said, it's coming through that second and possibly third time in the batting order. You get a little feel for the pitcher then.
And just as I say that, I realize they've changed pitchers.
Yes, they have.
And number 8. Number 8 is Logan Brzezinski. Nope, wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong lineup. Sorry about that. I got too many pictures in here. That's better.
Well, that's actually Kyle Fritz.
Kyle Fritz, that's what I meant to say.
Actually pitched last night and pitched 4 innings of no-hit ball, and right away he's greeted with a base hit. And so we've got an out here as Krajewski went down on strikes.
Okay, so one down. That brings up Nolan Byer. We'll try to pick up some of the defensive changes if there are any.
We'd have to have a new left fielder because
Ben Johnson went in left. Yes, Ben Johnson is
Ben Johnson is out in left then. Okay.
Thank you, Mike Warren. So left-handed Kyle Fritz on the hill for the Fish.
So Fritz will stay in that batting spot, and Johnson will go into Griffin's spot, who was actually being DH for them.
Okay. And this is Byer. I tell you something, he's a solid player. Build-wise, not the fastest, but he really motored around the bases last night. He's got deceptive speed. He's not going to win a track meet, but I got to take back some of the things I kind of mentioned. Wow, he can boogaloo.
Yes, he can.
3-1 to count to Byer. Fouls that one off. Got a piece of it. Steinmetz at second base. Kyle Fritz, the new batter, or the new pitcher. Gave up a leadoff single to Steinmetz, and who's at second, struck out Krajewski. And now full count here to Nolan Byer. Time is called as the 1 o'clock freight train comes through town.
Al's at it again.
Oh, Al's at it again. Al, you tricked me. I actually think there is a freight, though, coming through town. popped up, and it's going to be out of play in the stands.
Yeah, in fact, Kyle Fritz's record going into last night, not including last night's ball game, but he had pitched 67 and 1/3 innings. Last night was his 14th game. This is his 15th appearance on the season. He's was 9-0 coming in. He's now 10-0 with pitching. Of course, the 64 hits would be the same as he was pitched 4 innings of shutout ball, 20 runs and 19 earned, and that he had an ERA of 2.54 coming in. And
line shot, and Mueller makes the catch. He tried to double up and couldn't get it to click there. But a good, fine defensive play by Caden Mueller.
First baseman, number 19, Jacob Lacey.
But, so that ERA of his from last night would drop down to, maybe about 2.30 coming into this ball game. And an outstanding left-handed pitcher.
Now you know why I call him the master. He is the master of many domains.
You want to talk to my wife?
Lacey, the first baseman, the batter, 0 for 2. And some of the fans for the Fish are kind of making their opinions known.
Well, that play was appealed down to third, and the third base umpire, Mr. Lynn, said
he didn't go.
He didn't go.
Yeah, we've had a lot of assistance for the last couple days with the umpiring crew and from the stands. But that comes with baseball.
Oh, it comes with every sport. I mean, I'll never forget, I was officiating a little kids game, 7th, 8th grade game one time. And
ground ball through the hole to right field. They're going to send the runner. Here comes Steinmetz. Lucas is out.
Got him.
Good throw from Curdy, and a good take by McQuaid at the plate. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 5-1 Tilden. You're watching WBA State Championship Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Go ahead, Michael.
And we are back here at Jack Ackman Field for the 2026 WBA State Tournament. As a great play out there in right field by Austin Curdy as gunned down Lucas Steinmetz at home plate as catcher for River Falls. Went up in the air for that Chase McQuaid and came down and made the tag to get Steinmetz. A beautiful play. This is very good jumping ability by Chase, as that was a high throw. And great defensive play, as maybe that'll put some fire under the Fighting Fish and fight their way back here, as they are down 5-1 here, as they've been out hit 7-4. As Joe and I have been talking, the hitting is coming back here now for both ball clubs here. So I'm going to send it back to you, Joe, for the bottom of the 5th inning here.
Before we go to the Fighting Fish's batting order, we'll talk about their pitching. Charlie Griffin, his pitching line, 4 innings, 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 5 runs came in on his time on the hill. Top of the order leading off for the Fighting Fish, Brian Giebel, Chad Patco, and Lucas Lutke due up here in bottom of the 5th. Trailing 5-1. Brian Giebel with that pink-topped bat. He hits a fly ball. Could be trouble, and it's going to drop in no man's land. Giebel charged but couldn't make up the distance as he was playing rather deep, but he needed to be.
the second baseman, number 37, Chad.
One of those Texas League bloopers that goes into center field for a base hit. That brings up Chad Patko. Mr. Patko grounded out and walked in the third. Fish trying to get something on the board here in the fifth, trailing 5-1. Lockway on the afternoon. This is his fifth inning of work. He's struck out 5. Only walked 2. Now giving up 1 run so far. Lockway's pitch popped up in the infield, and Lockway will call for it and get the put out. So Giebel stays at first. That'll bring up Lucas Lutke. Lucas 0 for 2, flew out to center field and reached on a fielder's choice in the third. Chase McQuaid on deck for the Fish. And they called him the I got to make sure I get this right about his mustache. Now his friend put that in. He's called the Mustache Marauder. Greg Peters said that, so can't go wrong with he doesn't have the Raleigh Figure style mustache,
no.
But and that was the thing Charlie Finley paid him to do.
Oh, sure.
That was a story about that. Throw back the first season back in time. Defense straight away. Ben Steinmetz, the Steinmetz brothers, as we talked about before, in the outfield for Tilden. And Tilden is a small community just northwest of Chippewa Falls.
I was over in that area about 3 weeks ago. 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay. Lockway set the pitch.
Yeah, we went over for lunch to see my daughter over in Stanley, and we went to Ray's Beach Inn over in Chippewa Falls there.
Oh.
Over by Lake Wissota. What is that lake? What's that lake over by
Chippewa?
Yeah, it's a state park over there. So.
Oh! Now that's something you don't see. That's a double play. Holy cow.
No, wait a minute. Hold on.
We're gonna see what happened. Mr. Horn.
Mr. Horn's making the call. If they are saying now the runner was hit.
Yes.
All right. It becomes a dead ball. What happens is on a line shot, if the runner or even on a ground ball gets hit with a batted ball, it becomes a dead ball automatically.
And that runner is out.
And it's a dead ball, and the batter is awarded a base hit on it.
Okay.
So it's not a double play, but a great call by Mark Horn there.
So Lutke with a base hit, but hits his teammate Brian Giebel at first.
Exactly.
And Giebel got hit in the thigh, in the inner thigh, and he's kind of thanking his lucky stars where it hit him, where it could have maybe also hit him as well. But
so actually the third baseman gets the credit for the putout on that because he is the closest fielder to the play.
Would have been the second, or you mean the first baseman?
First baseman, yes. And a ground ball to third and gets Lutke going into second for out number 3.
Well, that ends it here in the bottom of the fifth. No runs on one hit, on two hits. We head to the top of the sixth. It remains 5-1 Tilden Tigers. You're watching the WBA State Championship game here on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
We got an update here from our friend Gary Lubitsch on the YouTube page here for the comments. He says Whitehall and Abbotsford are playing for the championship Class B. Is that right, Mike?
Yes, it is, for the Class B, yes.
And Abbey was leading Whitehall 10-6 in the top of the fifth, and then he reports Whitehall took the lead on a grand slam. Now they lead 12-10 bottom of the fifth.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's not a pitcher's duel over there today.
No. We got a pretty good pitcher's duel here.
We've actually had good pitching going here for the first 3-4 innings, but batters are coming around, getting hits now as Tilden has gotten 8 hits in the last 3 innings, and River Falls with 5 hits in the last 2 innings here. So we're sitting here in the top of the 6th, and we're going to let Joe do one more here.
Yep.
It's all yours, Joe.
Jack Gorman, the batter. He's behind 0-2. Jack is 1 for 2 in the afternoon, had a single and a run scored in the 4th. The highly decorated catcher. Little chopper. Could be trouble. Mueller at third. Guns it over and in time to get the putout.
Lucky Metcalf has a very long reach, as that was a very high throw, and I think he has, I don't know if he trimmed his toenails today because he had to bring that baby up there in order to catch that, and kept his foot on the bag, though. But great play over there by Andy Metcalf.
That's one thing I've noticed defensive-wise, an awful lot of high throws to first from the hot corner.
Yep.
And LaQuay, the batter, Jake, with a RBI triple his last at bat.
Well, and you think about that, Joe, too. Even though you've got these openings in here, you've got a crosswind coming right through there also.
Yes.
And that throw from third to first is quite a distance.
LaQuay pops it up. Patko, the second baseman, will be called off by Curdy, and he'll make the catch for the putout. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Kind of replay of last night where Tilden was hot early on, and then the bats got cold. Oh, Kelly Babe 27 is watching from Dallas, Texas. She's cheering for the third team on the field. So is that the umpires?
Could be.
Yeah, it's the umpires.
Yeah, she must be married to one.
That's her name. I'm not making it up. And that pitch in the dirt for ball 1, or ball 2.
Speaking of Dallas, I see actually the Cowboys won an exhibition game last night.
Woohoo. That'll make Jason.
That'll make Jason Zaleski very, very happy. In fact, he was here last night for that 4:30 ball game, and but yeah, him and his wife are here. In fact, they are grandparents now, and Rachel's spending a lot of time with little Peter, and congratulations to both of them.
Whoa, fly ball, left field, back goes Johnson, but foul. Just a little bit ahead of that. He could have poked that one out. Yeah, I hope you guys give Jason as much grief about the Cowboys as I get about the Dodgers. Oh, he said, Zaleski Sports says, go Cowboys.
Well, we know he's listening.
Close
or
call
watching.
There. Close call there. Just an update on Kelly. Kelly says, especially our son at third. So that must be the third base umpire. Nice off-speed pitch, but didn't get the corner. And McQuaid kind of thumps the ball against his thigh. Thought he had it. That was a nice curveball. Just, according to the umpire, just didn't get in the zone. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Base is empty. Here it is. Ball 4. So Weststreet reaches on ball 4.
That's the third time he's been on today. He's got 2 singles and a walk, 2 for 2.
You notice that as the game goes on, Mike, we're getting more and more assistance from the fans on balls and strikes. Because, I mean, this is important to these gentlemen that are playing.
Have you seen the plaques that the individual players get?
They each get one?
Yes.
Wow.
They are beautiful.
Oh, we're getting the look on one.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Lift it once, Joe. There's some heft to that baby.
There's some weight to it.
You're going to have to put 2 nails in the wall in order to hold that thing up. Holy cow.
This is Ben Steinmetz, the batter, 1 for 2.
I looked at that yesterday, and I'm going, wow, those are really nice. In fact, talking to Luke Wirtz, he says, that's my goal. I want one of those babies so I can hang in my house. So
better put up a couple of extra timbers. Ground ball to short. Larson goes to second.
Great call. That was a great call. In fact, the runner, Wes Rate, was coming up from his slide when that ball got there. That was a great call from this angle.
And to make the stop in the first place by Trey Larson, he did a great job.
Yes, very good job by the shortstop there.
So you scored that as a fielder's choice?
That is scored as a fielder's choice.
That's what I thought. That'll bring up the top of the order in Jordan Steinmetz. I'll tell you, if you're a Tilden fan, you'd like to see him scratch over a run here. Give a little bit more of a cushion going into the latter 3 innings. And Jordan Steinmetz, the left-handed batter, he walked, singled, RBI, 2 RBI singles, scored a run in the third, and grounded out to third. The oldest of the 3 Steinmetz brothers playing this afternoon. Hits a little flare in the outfield. This could drop. Giebel says nothing. You'll get nothing and like it. They threaten but do not score. 5.5 complete. Score remains Tilden 5 and River Falls 1. You are watching the WBA State Championship game here on Zaleski Sports.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
And we're back here at Zaleski Sports broadcast of the WBA Class A State Championship game here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. My name is Joe Anderson. I'm joined on the microphone by Mike Steinwagner and production assistant Bella Maurer. Bottom of the 6th for the Fish.
Oh, sure. You're shortening her title now.
I can go through it again if you like. It'll be Trey Larson, Caden Mueller, and Austin Curdy do up the 5, 6, 7 hitters in the lineup for Coach Iden and the Fish. Mr. LeQuay is in his 6th inning of work for Tilden.
That was an interesting delivery he had as a follow-through. As he got released that delivery, he spun around like a top.
Who is that young man for the Mets who every time he strikes somebody out, he jumps out of his shoes just about? And he jumps up and down and hits the ground and with his pitching hand. And I mean, he's spent like 14 years in the minors, and he's happy as a clam to be in the majors. Speaking of the minors,
Did you see yesterday, history was made in the major leagues yesterday.
Okay.
As Joshua Baez, who was the number 3 prospect for the St. Louis Cardinals, came up. We'll let you call this here, Joe.
Popped up in foul territory, and Bayer says you'll get nothing and like it.
And it turned out his very first plate appearance, he takes a pitch and hits it 447 feet for a home run.
Okay.
For a 2-run shot. And they're playing in Wrigley. Gets up the second time and hits one to left center field, or to right field.
Right.
on the second pitch for his second home run.
My goodness.
Comes up the third time and hits one down the left field line for 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats in the major leagues. It's never been done before.
My gosh.
And he had 30 family members there to witness it in Chicago.
That's great. Caden Mueller, the batter, and he is behind in the count 0-2, almost like the Ryan Sandberg game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I remember watching that game. That was in '84. Bella's going 84, and then like 40 years ago.
But no, first 3 times up, he finished with 5 RBIs. And had a slugging percentage of over 3,000. His OPS was 3.750.
Wow. That's insane. Well, Mueller's hanging on here. The count is 1-2.
And the Cubs did lose.
Oh, darn. 82nd pitch for LeQuay. Ground ball, knocked down by Kajewski at short, and can't get a good throw off, so that's going to be a base hit for Mueller. That'll bring up Austin Curdy. Curdy would like to repeat what he did yesterday and hit a home run over the right center field fence right this moment if he could. But
Mueller 2 for 2 today for the day.
Yeah. A walk and 2 singles, yep. And an RBI.
Yeah, the only run knocked in for him.
Curdy plays at the batter here. He plays a very good right field. He's had some guns from right field to home and to second. Both of these teams really talented. McQuay, and he fouls it off.
Looking at the averages of even the gentlemen that are on the bench, their reserves, could start for any ball club, as their numbers are just outstanding coming off the bench. So their depth is just unbelievable.
That helps.
You bet.
It helps when you got about 12. Runner goes. Hit and run is on. Fly ball to center field. Jordan Steinmetz makes the catch. And Mueller will retreat back to first. Through the second out. Andy Metcalf hit by a pitch and popped up to first. Where's number 17? Jim Gantner's old number. David Whitehurst's old number.
David Whitehurst. Boy, that's going back. Wow.
Yeah, that's coming up soon. What do they say? Is it 30 days or less than that? Oh, it's got to be less than 30 days.
Oh, well.
And they open on a Wednesday. Not the Packers, but...
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's like on a Wednesday. Ooh, another high and tight pitch. LeQuay, he touches his jersey, says, my bad. And in this game right now, you're not trying to plunk anybody. I mean, you want to keep the base runners off. 1-1 the count. Right up the box. Knocked down by Lekvin. And they can't get the force at second. Great defensive play by Cole Lekvin, and they're still chasing him. And he goes to third.
Ball's still alive. Time was not called.
Yeah, and now everybody's saying, hey, wait a minute. We wanted time, and he didn't call time.
If you don't call time, I'm not going to give it to you.
Yep. They thought,
and we are going to have a conference here now.
So is this technically an appeal?
Is this a challenge or
is
what?
This a challenge, Luke?
Well, I don't know. It'll take Mr. Horn a while to get over there.
So Luke Wirtz, the manager of Marshfield, believes it is. So at the moment, here's the deal. Caden Mueller is now at third. He was at first. Andy Metcalf hit a shot to the second baseman, Cole Lekvin. Lekvin tossed to Adam Kajewski, the shortstop, to try to get the force at second. And Mueller beat the tag. The infielders were arguing with the umpire, saying, hey, we got him out. And Mueller used his head and kept going to third before anybody realized what was going on. And now we've got runners at third and first.
Did you notice the music we had?
Yes.
The Jeopardy.
The Jeopardy theme. So I guess you got to give Metcalf a fielder's choice because they didn't make the play on him.
So we just put runners at first and third.
Yep. That's happened in the major leagues too, where you get an infielder or defensive player.
Well, I've seen some highlights. You know, you see some of these that come on Facebook and all that, you know, and all of a sudden you see the runner, all of a sudden he's standing and they're holding onto the ball, and the third baseman was off somewhere, and all of a sudden the guy takes off from second, just like we had here. I mean, it's...
And another ground ball up the middle, out at 2, and that will end the threat. So after all of that, nothing comes across. So after 6 complete, 5-1 Tilden, you're watching the WBA State Baseball Championship game here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
And we are back here at Jack Ackman's Stadium here in Marshfield for the 2026 WBA State Tournament as the Tilden Tigers out on top 5-1 against the River Falls Fighting Fish as they were the top seed in this tournament. Bringing up the left-hand hitter, Lucas Steinmetz, as Lucas 1 for 3 on the day. And the pitch upstairs. Out on the mound there is Kyle Fritz, who has come into relief starting the 5th inning. Next pitch just missing outside. Kyle with the delivery. And a call strike right at the knees. 2-1 count. And the pitch. Just missing outside. Kyle with 38 pitches thrown so far. And LaQuay with 90 pitches thrown through 6 innings here. And the pitch right down Main Street, right at the knees for a call strike. 3-2 count with nobody down. We are in the top of the 7th inning here from Jack Ackman Stadium in Marshfield. As Fritz gets the sign and the pitch. And fouled off down the left side. As that heads over and the little kid's going after the ball. They have 2 options. They can get one of those Freezy Pops, or they can get 50 cents. Me, I'd take the 50 cents right now. It's not really that hot. If it was a hot day, I would take the Freezy Pop. And a ground ball right through the hole there on the left side.
A base hit brings up the shortstop, number 11.
As Lucas Steinmetz picks up his 2nd hit of the day. As he's 2 for 4, bringing up Adam Krajewski, as Adam is 0 for 3 on the day. Right-handed hitter. As River Falls trying to get their 3rd straight state title here. From the stretch. And laying one down and a pop-up and to the 3rd baseman. That is Mueller as he makes the catch. for out number 1 as Adam tried to sacrifice Lucas over to second, but popped it up as Mueller came rushing in to make that catch. Mueller playing just even with the bag and bringing up Nolan Byer as Nolan is 0 for 3 on the day. And a shot in the left center field power alley as this could bring in a run. Goes all the way to the warning track. And coming around third and scoring is Steinmetz as Nolan Byer goes in with an RBI double for the Tigers and make it 6-1 now as the Tilden Tigers putting a little insurance on their lead as they put up a 3 spot in that third inning and a 2 spot in the fourth, and now a run here in the 7th inning to take a 6-1 lead as they out-hit River Falls 11-7.
And I'll tell you, Byer, he's got wheels.
Yes, he does. Those little legs just churn. Reminds me a little bit of Kirby Puckett.
Yep.
Kirby wasn't that tall, and I'll tell you, he could motor also.
Yes, sir.
And a fly ball out to left field, going back and back, and making a great catch out there is Ben Johnson. As I wasn't sure that he was going to catch that one as he just kind of put his arm up and it kind of fell in.
And with the wind is blowing from right to left on your screen, and he really had to adjust. And it's only about 72 degrees out, too, so the temperature and the wind play quite a few games.
And actually the humidity has come down also a little bit. It's not as sticky as it was before. And a great block of a pitch there by McQuaid.
Not so much the heat as it is the gosh darn humidity.
Yeah, humidity. yeah. We going up the Yooper land there?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, we'll hear from the Yoopers in just a bit here from the UP.
Yeah.
As Jack Gorman, who's 1 for 3 on the day. And a swing and a miss.
Bill Jensen's enjoying it, and Neil's in Nashville watching on YouTube, so thanks, Bill.
We enjoy all the comments and all the fans that are watching and listening to us on YouTube, so thank you very much.
Yes. So. Even the ones that are watching from the Andromeda. We had somebody that chimed in from the Andromeda galaxy a couple of years ago.
Well, I've been known to be in a Twilight Zone once in a while. What the heck? Yeah, exactly. Just ask my wife. 2-1 count with 2 down. And a ground ball foul down the left side there. As a ball player heading down, get that foul ball down the left side.
Okay, no action.
2 is across the board. 2-2 with 2 down and a runner at second.
No action in either bullpen so far.
Breaking ball high and outside.
Start to get in these late innings.
Well, I guess it's 3-2 now. The scoreboard had 3-2. It is 3-2 now, so. Must be a fast finger over there.
We can blame Mike Warren for that.
Yeah. And
whoa.
Strike 3, just caught that outside corner as Phelps gets the strikeout. But Tilden comes up with 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And after 6.5 innings of play, it's the Tilden Tigers 6 and the River Falls Fighting Fish 1. And you are watching the 2026 WBA State Tournament here from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Yeah.
Well, friends, we've got to give a shout-out to Anna Mohagan. She's rooting for Nolan, and Monkey is watching from Alaska and cheering for the Fish.
Boy, we've got them from all over the place. Florida today, Alaska. Wow.
I mean, back in my day when we were doing stuff for Loyal, we would do football games especially, and there were some people in the service that were watching us from Japan.
Whoa.
That was kind of cool. Do we have a new pitch? No, he's still on the hill.
Yeah, he's still on the hill. Yeah, amazing how the technology is now, Joe. You know, back when I was a kid, you know, we had 3 channels.
Yeah. You had 4. You could sometimes get PBS if the weather was just right. The antenna moved.
Yeah, if the weather was just right, you could get it. But, yeah, exactly. All right, the bottom of the 7th inning here for the Fighting Fish. Time's running out here as they are down 6-1. And actually very interesting as Jake LaQuaya is pitch number 91, and that's going to...
He caught it!
Take a beautiful catch out in left field there. Wow. Holy. Lucas Steinmetz going a long, long way to make that catch in foul ball territory.
My gosh.
As Brian won't get a second chance there, but great catch by Lucas Steinmetz.
And Bella, tell me you got that. And she got it. Excellent.
She got it. Bringing up Chad Patko, the second baseman. Chad 0 for 2 today. As I mentioned, 91 pitches by Jake out there today, so we'll see how far he can go. And a call strike on the outside corner.
But if you're a Fish fan, don't fear. I mean, you've got time. You've got the hitters to get it done.
Way outside for a ball.
But as Mike said, clock is starting to tick now.
Pitching-wise, 93 pitches now for Jake LaQuay. From the windup and the pitch. Just outside. As Chad held his back there. He had a little flick there, but I don't think it went, far enough. As that one gets away from catcher Jack Gorman. 3-1 count with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. As this game moving right along as we are at 150. We're still under 2 hours. And pitch upstairs for a ball.
Brandon Jones says the comeback starts now for the Fish, and Bill Jensen has chimed in, boo on the catch, but great camera work. Thanks for the comments. That's kind of cool.
We appreciate that.
Yes.
So, as Lucas Lutke comes to the plate, Lucas 1 for 3. One swing of the bat here by Lucas could put them right back into this to make it a 6-3 ball game.
Mustache power.
And pitch upstairs for a ball.
The Mustache Marauder. So his friends nickname him.
I'd want him as my friend.
Yeah, yeah. As my late.
If I was in a bar fight, I would definitely want him on my side.
Yes, as my late great uncle would say, he's a tall glass of water right there.
Yes, he is. Yes, Lucas with a 1-1 count here and 1 down. And upstairs for ball 2. As Jake pitching very, very carefully to Lucas Lutke.
Got to wonder how much he's got in the tank, how much gas he's got left.
Yeah. From the stretch and the pitch. Upstairs for a ball, 3-1.
He's pitched a great game.
Yes, he has. He's pitched a very good ball game. As he's given up 6 hits, 6 hits, and that's actually from the 4th inning on. Those first 3 innings, he shut down River Falls very well. From the stretch and the pitch, upstairs for ball 4, so puts runners now at first and second, and 1 down, and coming to the plate is Chase McQuaid. Chase is 1 for 3 on the day.
Mm-hmm.
And a little timeout as we're going to have a little conference on the mound here. As
well, we have a reminder here that at the conclusion of the game, we'll run our post-game show. 23 is going to come in and pitch.
Okay.
And Mike will be down on the field to do interviews, and we'll make sure we get the awards ceremony as well. So stay tuned for that at the end of the game.
As 23 is coming in, I got to get my phone going here and to find
23, Ethan Westrate.
Ethan Westrate, there we go, who is actually the DH. So now the DH is eliminated as Ethan is taking a defensive position. That's how that works.
Okay.
And I have no idea where Jake LeQuay is going to go, even though he is locked into a batting position there. So
he's going to get $211.
So I'm thinking.
We'll draw that ticket in the middle of the 8th inning.
Boy, that is a good question. I've never had this situation before, because LeQuay was in the lineup as a pitcher. But I'm wondering where he's going for a defensive position, because the DH was DHing for the second baseman.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, that's what's going to happen, is LeQuay is going to go to second since he is DHing. Lekvin was being DH'd. So the DH becomes a player in the field, and with the pitcher, he has to go to second or whatever position they're going to put him at.
All right.
As I see Jake standing out there, so he will end up going to second on this situation. So, and the sun is starting to come out here now, as we're getting a little light in front of me here, a little glare. As Ethan Westrate, I could give you some numbers on him, but I did not get any stats or anything from some of the teams, and Tilden's was one of them, as I emailed out to all the coaches, but the coaches have been very, very good. Don't get me wrong. They've been very good. Their lineup cards, they've gotten to us right away, and because we don't have much time in between ball games, and I'll tell you, we get them right away from the coaches, so we don't have to truck down there and truck back up, which saves us a lot of time. So coaches have been great here during the state tournament. And so coming to bat now and facing Ethan Westrate will be Chase McQuaid, as Chase is 1 for 3 with a double and scored, and a call strike on the outside corner.
Pitching line for LeQuay, 6 in the third, 6 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 run, and 1 hit.
All right. So an 0-1 count with 1 down, runners at first and second. From the stretch. And a breaking ball. Call strike that gets away from Gorman.
Bag boys rooting for Chase.
There's a lot of River Fall fans watching and listening to us today. But you know, we've got them both ways. A lot of Tiger fans out there also. And takes a high pitch fly out to center field. And making the catch out there is Jordan Steinmetz. And going to third on the play is Patko.
The Kaiser Dragon has chimed in. Low score here a wild game going on in Ellsworth. Yeah, it was 12-10 in the fifth.
I can imagine what it is now.
If we have any updates from Ellsworth, please post them.
Yes, please. And coming to the plate now, Trey Larson. Trey 1 for 3 on the day. As Ethan Westrate now on the mound. First pitch upstairs for a ball.
It's 14-11.
14-11. Another pitch upstairs. 2-0.
I believe Whitehall's ahead.
Yeah, they would have been with since they had 12. And catches the inside corner for a strike. Two and 1 count with 2 down. Runners at the corners. And call strike.
Got that inside corner.
We've got 2s all across the board again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first and third, so 2 runners. And the pitch. And a fly ball. Could be trouble. And coming in and making a running catch and keeping his balance is Ben Steinmetz, as the Steinmetzes have been putting on a real great show in the outfield today. So for the 7th, no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left. And after 7 complete innings of play, it's Tilden 6. River Falls 1, and you are watching the WBA State Championship on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we are back.
Go ahead, Mike.
Back. Okay, we're back. As having a conversation here in between innings here, as and Tilden will be leading off with Jake LeQuay, who has actually pitched a very fine ball game and has now moved to second base. And Jake is 1 for 3 as he's had a triple and scored.
Colin Strife has chimed in. He says, great catch, Ben Steinmetz. Go Tigers.
As we got a wild one also up in Ellsworth, as we'll get you the score here real quick. And the pitch out, called a strike on the outside corner, as a hitting brigade up in Ellsworth as Whitehall going for their 2nd straight championship. And a shot out to center field. That's going to be trouble. And getting a base hit there.
Hit that right on the button.
LeQuay gets his 2nd hit of the ball game. As Ethan Westrate, who is now pitching for Tilden. But they have a wild one up in Ellsworth. They are in the bottom of the 7th, and Whitehall leading 14-12 against the Abbotsford Merchants. So a wild and crazy one up there. And laying one down, beautiful bunt, and shuffled it very well. A great play by Kyle Fritz as he kind of picked that up and just shuffled it over to Metcalf for the out. And that will go down as a sacrifice as Ethan stays kind of perfect on the day. He's 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 singles, now a sacrifice. So that'll go 1-3 in the scorebook, and LeQuay heads over to second. So 1 down, bringing up Ben Steinmetz, as Steinmetz 1 for 3 on the day. And the pitch, catching the inside corner at the knees for a call strike.
Now it's 14-13 Whitehall.
14-13 now.
Going to the top of the 8th. Apparently Abbotsford must be the home team.
I would say. The next pitch comes in for a ball. 1-1 to Ben Steinmetz. Batting in the number 9 spot today for Tilden. And I'll tell you, all 3 Steinmetz boys have done an outstanding job covering a lot of ground in the outfield today. And a line shot down to third. Picked up nicely by Mueller. Over to first in time to Metcalf for out number 2. So back to the top of the batting order to Jordan Steinmetz. Jordan is 1 for 3 on the day. Walked back in the first. Base hit and scored in the third. And popped out to the third baseman in the fourth and flew out to the center fielder in the sixth, the left-handed hitter.
That hit he had in the third inning, 2 RBI.
Yes, it was. In fact, a big throwing error on that. Went all the way down the right field side, and 2 runs scored on that. Gave the first 2 runs to Tilden as Jordan takes a call strike on that first pitch from Kyle Feltz.
Seen some interesting plays today in this matchup, especially that one where the fielders were arguing, didn't call time.
Yeah, and the guy went to third.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nasty curveball.
Breaking ball, a little high, but I'll tell you, it finally broke when it got about 2 feet away from the batter.
Almost dropped it in the bucket.
Came off the table real big there.
Mm-hmm.
Long way in. Time is called as Mr. Erickson calls time there. So a 1-1 count with 2 down. Runner at second. We are in the top of the 8th inning, and Tilden leading 6-1. And the pitch. And a punch shot down the left field line. That's going to score a run. Coming around third and heading home. And they're going to get him at second, as run will count as LeQuay crossed home plate. And Steinmetz will be credited with a base hit, then thrown out 7-5-4 on the play for out number 3. But Tilden comes up with 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. And after 7.5 innings of play, it's the Tilden Tigers 7.
All right, everybody, get your tickets out.
And the River Falls Fighting Fish 1. And you are watching the 2026 WBA State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Jim Krieger here, draw the winning.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Jack Hackman Field, as we are in the bottom of the 8th inning, and Jim Krieger just being recognized here as they're doing the 50-50 here as Jim, the head groundsman here at Jack Hackman Field. Jim's been working on this field for a long, long time, a former teacher from Pittsville High School, former baseball coach, and still doing a little bit of umpiring yet also, but Jim does a great job on Jack Hackman Field here. I'll tell you, it's one of the finest in the central Wisconsin area, and we've got some great ball diamonds in the central Wisconsin area. In fact, the complex in Wisconsin Rapids and also Bucco Park that's held the last 3 Legion State tournaments. So, yeah, congratulations to Jim on a great job. Well done here at Jack Hackman Field. And leading off for is Caden Mueller for River Falls here in the bottom of the 8th inning, as Caden has been on base all 3 times, walked back in the 2nd, single in the 4th, and single in the 6th. So see if he can get on base and start things going here for River Falls. His next pitch comes in down low for a ball, 3-0. That's the bottom of the order here, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wes Drake in his first full inning here pitching.
And just missing outside, ball 4, as Caden Mueller on base all 4 times in today's contest, helps his on-base percentage. And bringing up the right field, Austin Curdy, as Austin with a fielder's choice in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, and flew out to the center fielder in the 6th inning. As the bottom of the order here has not been very productive at all, and be a great time for them to get their first hit in today's contest. And a pitch catches the inside corner for a call strike. Tilden is out hit River Falls 12-7, and Tilden leads 7-1 here. And the pitch, and a fly ball out to right field, and coming in and making the catch here is Ben Steinmetz. For out number 1 is solid contact by Austin.
Number 17,
as Andy Metcalf, first baseman. Andy got hit by a pitch back in the 3rd, popped out to the first baseman in the 4th, and fielder's choice in the 6th. Right-handed hitter. Short lead at first base by Mueller. And the pitch, and a call strike at the knees. As West Drake right around that plate. Takes a look over at first. And the pitch. And a shot out to center field. As it's been dropped. But a big effort by the center fielder, Jordan Steinmetz. As I've mentioned, all 3 Steinmetzes out there, just outstanding fielders, and Jordan had to come a long way for that. So Andy gets his first base hit and puts runners now at 1st and 2nd for River Falls.
Mueller in a bad spot. He had to freeze halfway to see if it was caught.
Yeah, exactly. Almost got him. A very quick throw could have had him, as he was caught out in limbo out there. And first pitch to Kyle Fritz is upstairs for a ball. Kyle 0 for 3 on the day. As River Falls now has 8 hits on today. Ground ball to short, flip to 2nd for 1. Got him, double play. As that will go 6-4, 4-3, double play, and Tilden gets out of the trouble for River Falls in the 8th inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and no 1-man left. And so after 8 complete innings of play, it's the Tilden Tigers 7 and the River Falls Fighting Fish 1. And you're watching the 2026 WBA State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
And we are back here at Jack Heckman Field and the top of the ninth. As we're coming to the home stretch here. Tilden leading 7-1. And Phelps' first pitch inside for a ball.
15, Abbey 13.
Fritz pitching his fourth inning here for the Fighting Fish.
And we've got a 1-1 count. As Lucas Steinmetz, the left fielder, who made that great catch back in, when was that? That was back in the seventh inning. As start of the seventh inning, as over in foul ball territory, stretched out and caught that just before the fence for the out. 2-1 count. And Lucas fouls that one off.
And just a reminder, at the conclusion of the day's game, we will have our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, and Mike will be on the field to interview the winning coach and the player they put in the house. We'll have all the awards ceremony as well.
And pitch down low. Nicely blocked there by Chase McQuaid. As they will be heading down shortly. I think they've got all the trophies down in that area. So, and a line shot into right center field as Lucas picks up his third hit in today's ball game.
The shortstop, number 11, Adam Krajewski.
So nobody down and a runner at first for the Tigers. And bringing Adam Krajewski to the plate, as this will be his fifth appearance in today's contest. And off the glove of McQuaid, and that will be a pass ball. Right hand hitting Adam Krajewski, the shortstop. Defensive-wise, this Tilden Ball Club has played very, very good defense today, as they've had no errors so far in this game. Only one error, and that actually gave Tilden their first two runs on that throwing error. As Adam gets back in, gets situated. Kyle from the stretch takes a look at second. As time is called, I was waiting for Adam to call, as Kyle was taking a long, long time. He would have been clipped in the major leagues on that one.
Yes.
For time-wise.
Time to talk about Mike Hargrove, the human rain delay.
And following that one back.
Mike Hargrove used to, after every pitch, would step out of the box, readjust the gloves, the helmet.
Yeah.
So his at-bats would last sometimes 15 minutes, and that's not an exaggeration.
Kyle from the stretch. And the pitch. And the ball gets by, a wild pitch, and going to third on the play will be Lucas Steinmetz. You know, watching that Brewer game last night, and, you know, the Miz threw 56 pitches over 100 miles an hour last night. He is now over 900 pitches over 100 miles an hour. And it's like, wow, watching him. And I got to watch him in person 3 weeks ago. Ground ball to short. Looks back, throws the first in time as the infield kind of playing in there. Great bit play there by Trey Larson as he backhanded one. Looked the runner back and threw to first for out number 1. And if kids were watching, that is how it's done. Tailor-made right there. Makes the play, looks at the runner, then makes the throw. And a great job by Larson there.
Got to be careful with Byer.
Yeah.
1 for 4, but
he's got some pop in his bat also, I'll tell you. Runner 90 feet away.
Especially in the late innings.
And I'll tell you, there's a long fly ball going and gone. And I just said he had a lot of pop. And goes one out of here. As Nolan Byer pops one out of here. Right on cue, a 2-run home run.
I told you.
By Nolan Byer.
You and I were thinking the same thing, Mike, in that game last night, that he started things in the 9th.
You know, that is the second time I've done that now in the last 2 weeks. I did it in the Legion game 2 weeks ago also with Larry Hazer. And sure as heck, this time here, first pitch, Nolan Byer hits it out of here for a 2-run homer to give the Tilden Tigers a 9-1 lead here in the top of the 9th inning. And bringing up Jacob Lacey. And Jacob 1 for 4 on the day.
He's got 3 RBIs on the day.
And the first pitch comes into for a strike to Jacob Lacey. And puts Mr. Byer putting a little excitement into that dugout of the Tilden Tigers. As Tilden has come up with 4 runs now here in the last 3 innings to extend their lead.
Don't count out the fighting fish.
Don't count them out. And a ground ball to second. Patko picks it up, throws the first for out number 2. And bringing up Jack Gorman. Jack 1 for 4 and with a run scored back in the 4th. Right-handed hitter. Can't believe that season is just winding down here as we are in the last inning of pretty much the baseball season.
At least for us here in Zaleski
Sports.
For
us in Zaleski Sports as we start bringing you high school football this coming week. Starting a couple of weeks before Labor Day, so we'll be busy getting our stuff together and falling back into the net. 0-2 count with 2 down. A lot of new coaches in the state of Wisconsin. I counted the other day, 73 new football coaches in the state of Wisconsin. I know Auburndale's got a new one this year. Mosinee got a new football head coach. So I'll see Mosinee Friday night. And just missing outside as I'll be covering the Stratford-Mosinee game.
And I'll have the Loyal Greenwood at Marathon game.
Okay. You tell me where they're going to put you in Marathon because I got to go over to Marathon for the Stratford game, and they had me 2 years ago outside.
Bring a table, bring a chair.
Yep. And a foul ball back. And McQuaid.
Nice catch.
Makes the catch for out number 3. But the Tilden Tigers come up with 2 runs on that 2-run home run by Nolan Byer on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. And after 8.5 innings of play, it's the Tilden Tigers 9 and the Fighting Fish of River Falls 1. And you're watching the WBA State Baseball Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field as counting up some numbers here. As great job by the Tilden Tigers today as they've hit the ball. They've got 14 hits on today's ball game and played great defense as they only stranded 6 runners in this contest as the Fighting Fish have stranded 11 runners in this contest. And leading off here in the bottom of the 9th is Brian Giebel.
Right in the top of the order, too. A good sign for River Falls.
Yes, it is. They're Brian 1 for 4. 0-2 count to Brian. And call strike.
Down to their last 3 outs, the Fish.
1-2 count here. This felt. And that one knocked down as Westrate works out of that stretch. And the pitch. And a fly ball out to left field, out to Lucas Steinmetz as he camps under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Bringing up Chad Petco as Chad 0 for 2 on the day as he grounded to third, walked in the third, popped out to the pitcher, and walked in the 7th. And pitch down low for a ball. As Tilden trying to win their 3rd championship. The last one they won was back in 23. And a base hit up the middle as Chad gets a base hit. And bringing up Lucas Lutke as Lucas 1 for 3 on the day. Lucas walked his last time up. Had that base hit back in the 5th inning. Left-handed hitter. And the pitch. Down low for a ball. Actually, I thought there'd be a lot of balls hit out of here today. As the wind with that northwest wind with a 15 to 18 mile an hour northwest wind. But the ball has been pretty much stayed in the ballpark. The only home run, that 2-run shot in the 9th inning by Nolan Byer. 1-1 count to Lutke from the stretch. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Fourth state title. They won back in 95, 2004, and in 23. So actually, you think about it, these two teams are the only two teams in the last 5 years to win state titles in the WBA. As River Falls won it in 22, Tilden in 23, River Falls in 24 and 25, and Tilden could be picking up the one here in 26. So these two teams pretty much dominant in the WBA. Count now to McQuaid 2-0 as Chase is 1 for 4. And Bella, I want to say great working with you during the season here. And good luck at school. And the final out will be a pop-up caught by the second baseman as the Tilden Tigers win their fourth state title with a 9-1 victory over the River Falls Fighting Fish, as the Fish will not have a three-peat, but a very, very fine season by the Fighting Fish of River Falls. As we will be down on the field, we'll have the trophy presentation. Joe will do some comment up here, and then we'll go into the interview for that. And coming up next is, I think, the... do we have the... let me just double check here. I think we have the Nasonville Dairy. Let me see here. Yes, we have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshville, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And we'll be back with the trophy presentation and some interviews down on the field here on, and you've been watching the 2026 WBA State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All
All right, welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the WBA Class A State Championship game. Joe Anderson here. Mike Steinwagner will be doing interviews. We will be bringing you the trophy presentation here. A 9-1 victory by the Tilden Tigers to claim the 2026 championship over the River Falls Fighting Fish. Quick stats here for you. The winning pitcher is going to be Jake Lacquay. Pitched 6 1/3, 6 hits, 4 walks, struck out 5, allowed the only run of the game. Ethan Westrake will get the saves. He pitched 2 2/3, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Charlie Griffin will take the loss. 4 innings, 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 5 runs allowed. Kyle Fritz pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 1 walk. 2 strikeouts and 4 runs. We are going to go now to the presentation of the trophies and the awards at this time.
From the Tilden team, Nolan Meyer. Announcing next the Mike Roiger Memorial Pitching MVP Award, and it goes to, from Tilden, Jake Lacquay. Announcing next the Dick Leonard Memorial Defensive MVP Award, and the recipient is from River Falls, Brian Giebel. And the Elmer Swanson Sportsmanship Award goes to the Cadott Red Sox. And now the runner-up trophy going to the River Falls Fighting Fish for the 2026 tournament. Congratulations, River Falls. Now the individual awards for the Tilden Tigers. As I call your name, please come forward and accept your individual trophy. Number 1, PJ Lacquay. Number 4, Lucas Steinmetz. Number 6, Jordan Steinmetz. Number 7, Ben Steinmetz. Number 9, Brecken Bovier. Number 10, Brendan Brasina. Number 11, Adam Krajewski. Number 14, Jake Lacquay. Number 15, Jesse Urbanek. Number 16, Sam Brasina. Number 17, Jack Gorman. Number 18, Cole Ekvin. Number 19, Jacob Lacey. Number 20, Nolan Meyer. Number 21, Cole Zwiefelhofer. Number 22, Drew Steinmetz. Number 23, Ethan Westrake. Number 26, Nick Rooney. Number 29, Parker White. And number 99, Caleb Moss. would manager Brendan Brasina come forward and accept the 2026 championship trophy. Congratulations to the 2026 Tilden Tigers, the champions of the Class A state tournament. Thank you.
Okay, as we await Michael Steinwagner doing the post-game interviews, we will look at the stats for this game. First, for the River Falls Fighting Fish, Brian Giebel was 1 for 5. Chad Patko was 1 for 3 and with 2 walks. Lucas Lutke was 1 for 4. Chase McQuaid 1 for 5. Trey Larson 1 for 4. Caden Mueller was 2 for 2 with an RBI and 2 walks. Austin Curdy was 0 for 4. Andy Metcalf 1 for 3. Kyle Fritz 0 for 4. And before we go to the Tilden Tigers, we will go to Mike Steinwagner on the field for his interview with manager Ryan Byer of Tilden.
And we are back here at Jack Ackman Stadium where we have crowned the WBA state champion. And, Coach, you got to be one happy fellow right now as a high-powered offensive team like River Falls. And I'll tell you, Jake did a heck of a job on the mound today, coming in and pitching, I think it was like 6 innings of great, 6 and a third innings of great baseball. And I'll tell you, your ball club, actually, when that air allowed you guys to get those 2 runs, I think that just gave you the firepower right there that you could beat anybody on the field today. So,
absolutely. I mean, Jake pitched a heck of a game today. He came in at yesterday's game too and closed it out when we needed him to. I'm so extremely proud of these guys. We hit the crap out of the ball. I mean, these guys haven't gotten beat all year, and somebody had to do it, and I'm just very happy it was us. So,
and you came into this contest, kind of an underdog, but you guys were actually 3rd in the power rankings, along with Hudson number 2 and them number 1, and so you belonged here. There was no doubt about it, and you had an outstanding season. Took your conference also, and so. It's with your ball club. They don't give up at all, and they'll go out and give you 100% all the time.
I mean, yeah, we have the great tenacity. I mean, we go up there and fight every single time. We play small ball, bunt the ball, and then we let our big boppers go and hit bombs like Nolan did over there, and let our guys hit doubles like Jake's been doing all tournament. So I'm extremely, extremely proud. We played a heck of a game today. We were hitting the ball well, played great defense. That's Tilden Tiger baseball, baby.
And you talk about your defense, and I'll tell you, you got the Steinmetz brothers out there, and I'll tell you, they remind me, going back, this way before your time, the Olu brothers in the major leagues. You had them all playing at one time with the Giants, but you got 3 great outfielders that made some outstanding, especially the one out in foul ball territory there, that outfield of yours is just fantastic.
I mean, it's a no-fly zone out there with all 3 of those Steinmetz boys out there. They can track a ball like no tomorrow. I mean, they're so fast. Their routes to the baseball are so swift, and it's a game changer having those guys out there, definitely.
All right. And now this is your actually. You look over the last 7 years or so. Of course, River Falls was trying for 3 in a row, but you were actually the team that actually spoiled their string in there back in 23.
Yes, I mean, we got kind of got lucky of the draw there. Everest ended up beating them in the semis, and we ended up getting a good draw. We had a great team that year, a lot of good pitchers, but I know River Falls has kind of run this league for the last 2 years, and it's very good to see someone take them off of there. So,
all right, Coach, good luck. You stick around. We're going to put you in the house with your ball players. If you want to bring over. You can bring over either one of them is fine.
Who wants to go first?
We'll take Nolan first here. Nolan, I'll tell you one thing. You came up to the plate last in the 9th inning here, and I said to Joe Anderson up there, I says, this boy's got some pop. And no more than I said, he's got some pop. You hit that one out of the ballpark, and I mean, it was perfect time, and you couldn't time my call so perfect, and I'll tell you, you hit everything on it, and great ball player. And I'll tell you, you remind me a lot of Kirby Puckett for the Twins. that short little stocky guy, and I'll tell you, you can motor, and I'll tell you, you've got some power there.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I appreciate it. Awesome. I just love seeing the ball, and this weekend it was hitting the barrel and the ball was going, so it was nice up there.
So what does this championship mean to you?
Just everything. I mean, Tilden's our life. Great grandpa, dad, everybody, family played Tilden for many years, and it's awesome to bring it back to Tilden again.
And you're just carrying on the legacy.
100%, yep. And hopefully it doesn't die here.
All right. So. Nolan, I'm going to put you off to the side here, and I'm going to bring Jake in. Jake, as Jake LeQuay, and Jake out on the mound today as you came in the other night to close things out, and all of a sudden now you come in and you shut down. What was going through your mind before the ball game against a very high-powered offensive team like River Falls?
I mean, my mindset was just attack. I faced that good of competition before, being in the Northwoods, and my mindset was my stuff's going to beat them. I know whoever I face, my stuff's better, and that I'm just the guy on the mound, and my team can trust me, and they know what I can do. So.
And what does this award mean to you of being named the pitcher of the tournament?
I mean, it means the world to me. This is the first tournament I finally got to play with them at state. I had to report at college early, and I finally got to play with them for one tournament, and I performed, which is exactly what I wanted to do.
All right. Jake LeQuay, the top pitcher in the tournament, and also Nolan Byer, the MVP of this state tournament. And so we're going to put all three of you into the house here. You just go down the line here. You say who you are and that we're in the house. Just hang on to the microphone here and just pass it. You're right there.
Jacob LeQuay.
I'm Brendan Brzezina, Nolan Byer, and we're in the house.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Hey, good job this weekend.
And I'll come out for a picture later on. All right. Again, a big win for the Tilden Tigers as they win the WBA state championship, dethroning the two-time state champion, the River Falls Fighting Fish, as a great ball club they are, but Tilden was just a little bit better today. And so we're going to be signing off for the last time here during the baseball season. For Joe Anderson and for Bella Maurer, I'm Mike Steinweiger. Thank you for joining us all summer long, and just keep on listening. We will be back for the football season. It starts Thursday night with 5 games and 16 games on Friday. So for the whole Zaleski staff, we enjoyed bringing you the WBA state tournament here from Marshfield. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you down the road.
And before we sign off, just a quick some stats for the Tilden Tigers. They're batting. Jordan Steinmetz went 2 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. Lucas Steinmetz 3 for 4, a run and an RBI. Adam Krajewski 0 for 5. Nolan Byer with the 2-run home run in the 9th inning was 2 for 5 and 3 RBIs. Jacob Lacey 0 for 4. Jack Gorman 1 for 5. Jake LeQuay was 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Ethan Weststraight 2 for 2 with a run and an RBI. And Ben Steinmetz 1 for 4 with a run scored. The winning pitcher was Jake LeQuay, who won the Outstanding Pitcher Award. The losing pitcher was Charlie Griffin. And Ethan Weststraight picked up the save for the Tilden Tigers. Outstanding offensive player for the tournament was Nolan Byer of Tilden. And again, for Mike Steinwagner, this is Joe Anderson, along with the maestro of the modulator, Miss Bella Maurer, signing off, and we'll be bringing you football starting on Thursday on Zaleski Sports. Our final score, Tilden, the Tigers win the Class A championship game over River Falls 9-1. Thanks for watching, and football's coming up next on Thursday. Have a great rest of your weekend.